Welcome to Caffeinated Crafting. My name is Danielle, known as Caffeinated Gert around the interwebs. It is Friday, February 14th, so happy Valentine's Day. I am going to share a few things I have been working on this week. I even finished an item and still have it. Mr. Yoda didn't get to go away yet. I'm getting my hair cut this afternoon, actually, instead of last week because my awesome hairdresser wasn't feeling well. So I got a reprieve, and here we go. Is he not the cutest thing you have ever seen? The ears are so completely floppy. Maybe I should have blocked them, but I love them. It's Baby Yoda, y'all. Baby Yoda. Let's see, the pattern was, oh goodness gracious, the pattern. Wait, I have show notes. Oh my god, Baby Yoda is by Kim Conan, and the pattern is called Baby Yoda, and it's a free pattern. You can find that on Ravelry. So I finished him last Friday afternoon, and he's going bye-bye this afternoon. He's super cute. I loves him. And I'm sure he's going to a very good home where he will be much loved. Now I don't know where to put him, so I don't forget to take him with me when I leave. Do you do that? Do you put things like on the table or right by the door or whatever so you don't forget things when you leave and then you still forget them anyway? My dining room table excuse me, is right by the door to the garage, or like, you know, it's off the kitchen. So I'll put things on the table and then leave them there. Yeah. Anyway, so Yoda got finished. In this cute little Whimsy Stitches bag, I have some socks that I showed you guys. I've knit on them a little bit, not much though, but here they are. This is Zauberball Crazy in the color of some number, 2389. Is Ubi Loy, I can't pronounce this and I'm German. I don't understand. Ubi Loim's Party. I don't know what Ubi Loim's is. Ubi Loim's Party. But anyway, the color is 2389, and it is knitting, the whole ball looks like this. So I'm about to go pink in here. So, well, it's starting to turn pink. Can you see that? And here's the rest of my ball. I got this particular ball at the Hook and Needle in Maribel. Fantastic yarn store. If you're in the neighborhood, you should go check it out. And it's in one of my favorites. One of my favorite bags. I don't know where to put things. There. The cough is still not going away, people. This is my favorite, I think, Whimsy Stitches bag. I don't know. The one I just showed you and this one might be tied. But this is like the second one I ever bought, and I still use it all the time. In here, I have some socks on a DK base, which are going to be my official February socks. I am knitting Rye by Tin Can Knits. This colorway is called Splish Splash, and it is from Whimsy Stitches Yarn Company. I did not realize that this has nylon in it. And now I need to like make sure I check his booth carefully for more DK with nylon in it, since I need more DK yarn for socks as the year goes on. And I will see him soonish. So anyway, I was super excited. I didn't realize this had nylon in it. I don't know why. But anyway, it did. So now I have two, at least, dyers that I know of. the top of my head that I can get some DK from that have nylon. Whimsy Stitches and Cedar Hills Farm? Cedar Hills something. Cedar Hills, yes, Cedar Hill Farm Company. They also have DK with nylon. This is Aiden's scarf that probably will get finished for next winter. But let's face it, in the weather we're having, he won't need it anyway. But he requested a scarf, so he'll get it. And hopefully at some point in his life, he will use it. So, DK weight socks for my February knit along for the 24 Days of Cheer. Cast on Rye by Tin Can Knits, which is just vanilla with and its garter on the front. Just a nice little texture. These go super fast, but I haven't really knit on them that much. Only when I've been out and about. They've been my out and about knitting, because when I've been at home and have had time, haven't had a whole lot of time. I was out of town most of the weekend. Anyway, when I'm at home, I've been working on this. So this was super secret knitting until today. And as of today, I can share it with you. So there is a new book coming out by Nomadic Knits. It is, does it say on here? Oh, this is a screenshot. I can't look it up that way. Anyway, for more information, you can go to Nomadic Knits, their Instagram or their website. I will link it in the show notes on Ravelry, in the caffeinated knitting, no, not in the caffeinated knitting, in the caffeinated crafting group, where the show notes will be. It's Friday, and I'm so discombobulated, so I was supposed to get off work today and then go get a mani-pedi. But my husband had to actually go to work. We both work from home. He had to actually go to work for some training. And when I got off work to go out and about, my car won't start. It's the battery, and we know it's the battery, but the problem is that we hardly ever drive that car, and so it tends to do that. But I made sure it started last night because I knew I was going to need it today. But then today it's like, I'm not doing it. So I canceled my appointment, which is no big deal. Like, you know, you do what you got to do. But now I'm just all frazzled because my plans are all screwy. Are you one of those people? Because I'm one of those people. If I have a plan, I want to stick to the plan, get her done, and just, you know, stick with the plan. And my plan got hijacked today. But it might be fine, actually. He should be home soonish. So I'll still be able to go to the grocery store and do the stuff that has to be done. I just won't have pretty nails for Valentine's Day, but you know, whatever. I don't care. So what I've been knitting. I have been working on this, which is the Lafayette Tee by Nomadic Knits. So it was super secret knitting for Rick of Whimsy Stitches, because they used his yarn in the design for the book. This is his yarn. And I am knitting a sample for him to have in his booth. So I'm knitting with this super luxurious yarn, and I'm knitting a small because there's time constraint, and that's what will fit the mannequin. So, you know, so I get to knit it, and I can knit a small. It'll be super fast. It's almost like knitting a baby sweater. I mean, for real, y'all. Once I get past this lace part, it's gonna fly and be done in like no time. Let me show you the full skein. He sent me 3 skeins, but for the small I should only need 2. But this is the emergency skein I haven't balled up, caked up. It's beautiful. This colorway is called Aubergine. It is his Luxe Sock MCN. So it is 80% superwash merino, 10% cashmere, 10% nylon, 382 yards. has such nice depth. I really like it, and it feels so good. This is not a hardship to knit, let me tell you. And then as far as knitting the actual pattern so far, it has been really nice. So it's a bottom up knit, and I may have a big gobbledygook mess. Okay. I'm supposed to knit like 8 inches of this awesome texture. I know this is technically lace, but to me it's really just texture. And yes, I have a stitch marker every 6 stitches to keep myself on track, because we have discussed how Daniela is with lace knitting. But this kind of thing I can do. I mean, the texture is just fantastic. I love this. I'm supposed to knit 8 inches of this before I do something else, I think, if I remember correctly. And I am at 4 1/4. So lots more knitting, although it'll be a little easier to get done now, because now it's not secret knitting anymore, so I can take it with me to knitting in the morning and work on it while I'm there, whereas I have been doing knitting other things. So I can get this, I want to get this finished as quickly as possible, so Rick can have it, and he's gonna like block it and stuff, so I don't have to do any of the hard stuff. I just have to knit it. It is residing in my big old kitty bag with all my kitty faces from Guess. Yeah, it's another Whimsy Stitches bag. I might have a problem. But it's a big old honking bag, and it's handy dandy. Here we go. So hopefully by next week I will have the lace part done for sure. Oh, I should put my pattern back in there. That would be bad if I didn't have that. Because I'm really gonna just be monogamous knitter, knitting on this at this point. Because I want to get it finished. The DK socks, really, I could finish in a couple of days if I need to. And if I don't get them done in February, then, you know, so be it. This doesn't have to actually be done until March, I think 20th, he said. But I do want to try to get it done as quickly as possible and get it mailed, so he has plenty of time to block it and whatnot. Yeah, so that is my projects this week. That took a whole 13 minutes. But I think that's all I have this week. If you have any questions, holler at me. You can find me on Instagram on Ravelry as Caffeinated Gert. You can leave me a message below. I always check those and answer. Hopefully next week we will have a mostly finished tee. Okay, I don't know about that. We will have a finished lace section of a tee. How about that? So if you're interested in these, if you're interested in the tee, check out Nomadic Knits Instagram. They've been teasing the other patterns from the book. Some really pretties. Some really pretty stuff. And I wanted to mention the size inclusivity of this tee is really nice. It goes from an extra small all the way up to a 5X, and the 5X bust measurement is 69.57. So basically, well, like 69.5, almost 70 inches, which is really nice. And as a fluffy girl, I highly appreciate that. I did see a note on their Instagram when they were teasing some of the other patterns. Some others, there's a sweater and a shrug and some other stuff they've been teasing. It says that all the patterns for the book are very size inclusive, and that's very nice. I'll have to get my fingers on one of those, because there's a couple of other things in there that I really like. I don't know that I would wear this tee as much as I love it, because, well, I could wear it if I wore like a tank underneath it, but there's too much girls for that for me. Just I would have to wear something under it, and then I feel like if you wear something under it, it would almost like disrupt the lines of it. Maybe, unless you could find like a tank in the same color that you're knitting it, maybe. I don't know. I really like it though. I'm glad I get to knit it because I'm enjoying it. And I'm curious. It'll be fun to see the construction and whatnot. I'm curious about how it will look on larger ladies. I feel like it would look fine, except for me, I have the girl problems. And not everybody has that problem, so anyway, it's super cute. Pattern is very enjoyable. So far, it's very easy to follow. So go check those patterns out. And if you want this particular color, it's aubergine on Whimsy Stitches MCN, which is really feels like knitting heaven. It's very nice. All right, so that's all we have for today, ladies and gentlemen. You guys have a happy Valentine's Day. Take it easy, and I will see you guys next Friday. Toodles.